All right. First and foremost, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Like to say salutation, peace, and love to the elect that's around four corners of the earth. That's around four corners of the earth. Hey, it's all about those who endure to the end, man. So no matter how long this thing take, we just have to sit it out. We have to be patient, man. We have to be long suffering, as far as waiting. We have to be long suffering as far as the brotherhood, as far as with each other, man. How we treat each other, man. But basically, the title of this lesson gonna be the remnant preserves our nation, man. Because that's what it's all about right now, man. Because the remnant is actually gonna bring those 2/3 of our people that's gonna be destroyed, man. On this side that's gonna die in their sins. They actually gonna come back through the kingdom, because it's gonna be a physical kingdom, man. It's not like the 2/3 just gonna reappear, man. Through the spiritual powers, which the Lord can do that, man. But He gonna make it a physical kingdom. We're gonna enjoy the kingdom on earth just with the incorruptible bodies, and the remnant is gonna like it's matter of fact, I'm gonna get the quick precept. Then we're gonna go into the. Let me get this precept right quick. Then we're gonna go into the lesson. I think it's in Isaiah 60. On this, I'm gonna start at verse 21. It said, "Thy people also shall be all righteous; they shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. How the Lord will hasten it in His time, man." So that's gonna be the 2/3 of our people coming back right now, man. But it said, little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation, man. And the Lord gonna hasten it, man. So He gonna make it happen quick in the kingdom, man. But it's gonna be through sex, man. Because the women that be saved, during their time,
they gonna repopulate.
Come.
Regenerate.
Right, man. Like your brother say, repopulate, regenerate, man. Right. And reincarnate, man. Right. Which all means the same thing, man. So we're gonna repopulate, we're gonna regenerate, and the Lord gonna hasten it at that time, man. We're gonna have those immortal bodies, man. Have 1,000 women pregnant at one time, man.
Good.
Come, but yeah. The Lord gonna hasten it at that time, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 1:1. The vision of Isaiah the son of Amoz, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, king of Judah. Hear, O heaven, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and have led and have rebelled against me.
The Lord has nourished and brought up children, man, but they have rebelled against Him, man. Because the Lord gave us those laws, statutes, and commandments, man. It started with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Then Jacob's name was changed to Israel, and we went in, basically went in the land of Egypt, man. And we was oppressed. We was there for like 430 years, man. And we was oppressed. We was in hardcore bondage for I think it was like 400 years, man. So the Lord, like He said, He nourished and brought up children, man. But then He led us out of that land and took us in the wilderness, and through Moses gave us those laws, statutes, and commandments to nourish us, man. Then He took us into, He was in the wilderness for 40 years. You had that older generation that rebelled, which He took them out, man. And He let the younger generation enter into the land along with certain men of the other generation, like Joshua and Caleb, man. Go ahead, bro.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel don't not know my people do not consider.
Right, man. Say Israel don't know. His people don't consider, man. And that's talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Our people don't consider. They don't know, man. They don't know who they are, man. They don't know that the Heavenly Father, 2/3 of our people don't know, man, the Heavenly Father placed his name upon us, man. He chose us. He brought us up and nourished us, man. That's why we still here to this day, man. You know, but 2/3, when the Lord do bring the wrath down, man, the destruction of the so-called white man world, 2/3 of our people gonna be destroyed, man. Go ahead, bro. For rebelling against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of his son, man. In the ancient language, in the ancient Hebrew, those are the names we called upon, man. You know, not Jesus Christ, not God, man. You know, go ahead,
A sinful nation.
It said, sinful nation. Go ahead.
A people laden with iniquity.
A people laden with iniquity, man. We bound with iniquity, man. We bound with sin, man. You know, go ahead.
A seed of evildoers.
Come.
Children that are corrupters.
Children that are corrupters, man. Which basically means to go into ruin, man. You know, I ain't gonna get the word, but if you look it up in the Hebrew, man, it's some definitions which it said we are corrupters, man, morally corrupt. Why, man? Because it was all, you know, it was the curse the Lord brought upon us, man. But hey, the so-called white man raised us to be this way, man. You know, the way our people are, man. They basically they become products of their environment, man, from the environment they brought up in, man. You know, this whole system, the so-called white man, got us in, man. Go ahead, But they say we are corrupters. Go ahead.
They have forsaken the Lord.
Come.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. Come. They are all gone away backward.
Said they read that verse again, Salah.
They have forsaken the Most High.
Come.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel.
Have our people forsaken the Most High, man, which all of us did, but we know the elect gonna return and obtain this, man, you know. But how do we rebel against the Lord? By breaking his law, statutes, and commandments, man, you know. Not keeping these law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. Go ahead,
They are gone away backward.
Come, we gone away backwards, man. Which I'm going to get that word gone away real quick. I wasn't going to get it, but I'm going to get it. Because there's some key definitions in there, man. You know? Right, man, because the work we doing, man, you know, we endure all things for the elect's sakes. But at the same time, we just gonna let the script. Let me get this word. You got something up. They are gone. They are gone away. Which the Hebrew word right there is zar, which means to be strange, to be a stranger, to become estranged, a stranger, a foreigner, man. Why? It say they are gone away, man. Because we start breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, which made us a stranger, man. This how we became strangers. This why we was known as strangers in the First Peter, you know, and in other different scriptures, man. You know, when we forsake the Lord, man. Like I said, that's what that word "gone away" means, man. You know, we became strangers and foreigners to our heritage and our customs, which goes back into us knowing the Lord, man. You know, so we became strangers. And Jake always say that, man. That nigga gone, man. You know, those words Jake say, man. Not knowing it goes back to the scriptures, because our spirit bear witness with this book, man. It's different slang, what they'll call slang, that Jake say today. That's in these words, man. You know, from where we stay, you know, Jackson, Mississippi, man. We was coming up, Jake. We like all of a sudden just started calling each other Jew, man. What up, Jew? You know what I'm saying? It was considered a slang, not knowing we the real Jews, man. That we didn't know that. Then you had something. All right. Yeah, that's basically it. It say gone away. It said to commit adultery. It's talking about that spiritual fornication, man. It said profane, specifically active participant to commit adultery, man. You know, then it say a harlot, you know, because that's what the scriptures called us, man. You know, we then it say a strange woman, a prostitute, a harlot, man. You know, so that's what it means to be we gone away, man. You know. Okay, go ahead, bro.
This Jeremiah 2:5. It say, "Thus saith the Lord, what iniquity have your fathers found in me, that they are gone far from me."
Right, man. What iniquities we found in the Lord that we gone far from Him, man. You know, go ahead.
And walk and have walked after vanity.
And have walked after vanity, man. You know, caught up to all these different philosophies and religions, man. Masonry, Islam, Christianity. You know, the Eastern Star. You know, all these different sororities, man. That's not Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. We got these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know, but we understand that's what the lesson about. If it wasn't for a remnant, man, our whole nation to be a Sodom and Gomorrah, man, we'll be destroyed, man. You know? So in the end, people, when 2/3 come back in the kingdom, that remnant, man, that elect, who the Lord sealed, they gonna honor them in a special way, man. You know, because they was preserved through them, man. You know, which we're gonna be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai get the glory first, man. Then Yahweh Shai, but then those men that was elected to be the first fruits, they gonna get their glory too, man. You know, the people of our nation gonna look at us as their leaders, man. Lord willing, we those men, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
And are become vain.
And are become vain, man. Going back into, they gone away, man. They become strangers, foreigners, enemies, to our heritage, man. Which makes them enemies and foreigners to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, man. Go ahead,
All right, we're back in Isaiah 1:5. Why should ye be stricken anymore?
Man, said, why should ye be stricken anymore? Which goes back to that word stricken goes into to be captured or attacked, man. Why should we be stricken anymore, man? You know, we in captivity, man. It's time to turn back to the Lord so He can turn back our captivity, man. You know? Shalaki. Go ahead, Doc.
Ye will revolt more and more.
Right, so you will revolt more and more. Go ahead.
And the whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint.
Say the whole head is sick, which the word head goes into Ra'ash, which talking about the leadership, man, is sick. Then it say the whole heart is faint, man. You know, which that word faint, I ain't gonna get it. I basically got notes just on it, man, because I don't want the lesson to be too long. But that word faint goes into sick of mind and trouble, man. So the whole head and the what it say? Read that again. The whole head and the whole heart.
The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. Right,
man. So the whole body, man, the whole mind of our people, 2/3 is sick of the mind or trouble, man. That's what the word faint means, man. To be faint in mind, man. You know. Go ahead, Doc. Because see, like it said, the head is sick because the head represents the leadership, man. The leadership is what's supposed to preserve the nation, man. But the actual leaders are the remnant of whom the Lord got scattered around the four corners that's laboring in His truth, man. Doing this labor in the love to bring our nation back, to preserve our nation, man. To turn back the captivity of our people, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc. Because that's what it's about, man. The affliction of Zion being accomplished, man. And the Lord gonna turn back our captivity before our eyes, man. You know, because when the 2/3 come back in the kingdom, they gonna come back in their right mind, man. They not gonna be sick of the mind, faint of the heart, man. You know, they gonna be good, man. Go ahead,
From the sole of my feet even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
There's no soundness in it, man. Which goes back into that word, be sober, man. That's what it means. Be of a wholesome mind or sound mind, man. You know, but like I said, the whole head is sick, the whole heart, which the word heart goes back to mind, man. You know, it's trouble, man. It's sick of the mind, man. They don't know what to do. That's why people act the way they do, man. You know, and like I said, the head sick, and then if the head sick, then you know the rest of the body gonna be sick, man. You know. Go ahead,
But wounds and bruises and purifying sores, they have not been closed.
It said, but wounds and bruises and petrifying sores that have not been closed, man. That's the condition of our people, man, because a sore not closed, not healed, man, that shit just continues to be affected, man. You know, and that word petrifies and goes into the definition basically means moist or new, man. So it's constantly new souls, which hey, that shit troubles you, man. But that's the mind frame of our people, man. 2/3 of our people, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
They have not been closed, neither bound up.
They have not been closed, neither bound up, man. They are petrifying souls, man. Go ahead.
Neither mollified with ointment.
Hey, neither mollified with ointment, because you use ointment to heal different wounds and sores, man. But which that's what this word do, man. But we only know the remnant is gonna get this right now, man. You know, go ahead,
Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire.
Our country is desolate. Going back into the land of Israel, man. Our cities burned with fire. Go ahead.
Your land, strangers devour it in your presence.
And guess what? Our actual land of Israel, strangers devouring it right now in our presence, because we got some of our people over there. But then the cities where we stay at now, what's considered our lands and our hoods, strangers devoured in our presence, man. You got the strangers, which is the other nations, man. They come over here and they help they basically set up their businesses, and it's not to help the hood, it's to destroy our hood, man. It's to further our affliction, man, because the stuff they selling us, it takes us further and further away from our culture. It makes us revolt against Yahweh Shem Yahweh, going back into the scripture the brother read earlier. Go ahead,
Your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate. As overthrown by strangers.
As overthrown by strangers, man. Because, you know, they own all the businesses in our lands, man, our hoods, man. You know, in our communities. Go ahead,
And the daughter of Zion is left as cottage.
The daughter of Zion is left as cottage, man. Going to the whole nation of Israel, man. Go ahead. 2/3 of our people, man.
The daughter of Zion is left as cottage in a vineyard, as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers.
Man.
As a besieged city.
As a besieged city, man. Go ahead.
Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant. Go ahead.
We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Hey, that's how important the remnant of our people are, man. The remnant that's gonna turn back, man. If it wasn't for the remnant, man, our people has been there Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, get Romans 11 up.
Romans 11.
Started probably started verse 2. Let me see now. Let's start at verse 4.
Romans 11:4.
Start at verse 3, Salak, y'all.
Lord, they have killed the prophets and dig down thine altars.
Come.
And I am left alone, and they seek my life.
And this was Elijah right here speaking, man. Go ahead.
But what sank the answer of God unto him? I have reserved myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Come.
Even so, then this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace.
Right, man. So there go their remnant again, man. You know? I gotta hit the 2 column. Yeah.
There we go.
Come, but going back to that scripture, man, even at this present time, man, there's a remnant, man, according to the grace. That's that same remnant, man, because that remnant always been there to preserve the nation of Israel, man. You know, the Lord always set up a remnant, even though he kill off a lot of his people. He always had that remnant, man, to preserve the nation, man. You know, now you can skip down to verse. Skip down to verse 31, right, and 32.
11 and 31. Even so have these also now not believed, that through your mercies they also may obtain mercy.
Right, man. That through the mercies of that remnant, man. You know, of that elect remnant, man. The 2/3 gonna attain mercy. How they gonna do that, man? Not now. But in that part of them retain their mercy from through our mercy, they gonna come back as the Lord willing. We those that remnant, man. But they gonna come back through the remnant through their remnant in the kingdom, man. You know, that's how they gonna obtain mercy, man. You know, go ahead out.
For God have concluded them all in unbelief, that he might have mercy upon all.
That he might have mercy upon all, man. You know. Now go to we probably gonna close this scripture. I go to Matthew 5 and 13.
Matthew 5. No, you said 5.
Come.
Matthew 5 and 13. Ye are salt of the earth.
Come.
But if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Come.
It is thenceforth good for nothing.
Right.
But to be cast out.
And that's 2/3 of our people, man. You know, go ahead.
And to be trodden underfoot of men.
Come. Which I'm gonna get that word salt, man. You know, because that's the key word right there in that scripture, man. Phone shall move slow right now, but Lord will get right. Cause I want to get that word salt right there, man. It said, "We are the salt of the earth." You know, but if the salt have lost its savior, wherewith shall it be salted? It is henceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under the foot of men, man. And that's 2/3 of our people, man. They lost their savior, man. You know, which it was a fault. Like falling away happened to all the like the Lord said, he concluded all in unbelief that he might have mercy, man. But going back, the the election, that the remnant gonna get the mercy now, man. And they gonna obtain the salt and they gonna keep it, man. But going back to the title of the lesson, man. You know, if it weren't for the remnant preserves our nation, man. Which that's what that word salt goes into it. It won't let my phone pull it up though. There we go.
Strong's G 217.
Halas.
Halas.
Which it says salt with which food is seasoned and sacrifices are sprinkled, man. Because they used to make the sacrifices of different animals. They used to salt in it, man. They used to use salt first, man. You know, those kinds of saline matters used to fertilize arable land, man. Then this the key definition I want right here. It says salt is a symbol of lasting concord because it protects food from putrefaction and preserve it unchanged, man. Right, man. So we the salt of the earth, man. Basically going to we the salt of our nation right now, man.
Right.
You know?
We the salt.
Come on, man. That remnant, that salt, man. You know? We preserve. Go ahead.
I'm saying, yeah. We the salt. We the one that preserve, like, for the rest of the people. I get it.
Come.
Just like salt preserve meat, you know what I mean, for you can use it later on, you know what I mean?
Come. Yeah, read that verse again, That verse 13, you still there?
Yeah. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Right, man. Wherewith shall it be salted? Go ahead. That's it.
It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out,
right,
and
man.
to be trodden under foot of men.
Come, man. You know. So with that, man, you know, if it weren't for the remnant, man, our nation would be of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know. So the remnant that the Most High using, man, like I said, it's a small remnant, man. If it weren't for that very small remnant, our nation would have been of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, most scriptures I want to go into, but I'm basically we gonna end it right there, man. Through the Spirit, man. You know, so basically, hey, the remnant, if it wasn't for a small remnant, man, our people have been here, our nation would have been there Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, hey, and with that, man, first and foremost, all praises go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Salutation, peace, and love to the elect around the four corners of the earth, man. You know, just, hey, shalom, man. Shalom.